Hi everyone. As promised, a lot of people have been asking me to review the yield farming bot version 2 that has the built-in stop loss. It's freely available on GitHub. So I've done a 28-day thorough review and audit on it, and it has passed with flying colors and beyond. So let's start off with what I made first before I show you how to configure and run it. So starting off with Ether, I started in this particular address. I had 1.89 Ethereum. Now, keep in mind I did set the bot to only utilize 1.5 Ethereum, so it didn't actually use everything that was in my wallet. And the ending Ethereum, this is after 28 days, running 24/7. Now this is a JavaScript bot that just runs inside any kind of web browser that's capable of running JavaScript. I particularly used Firefox in this test. It ran 24/7 with no problem at all. I ended up with 23.62 Ethereum from just utilizing, keep in mind I only utilized 1.5 Ethereum out of there, and that's what I made from it in 28 days. Now, how does this bot make such extreme gains? Well, it's not just yield farming. What seems to make the most amount of money is not necessarily the yield farming. Now, the yield farming is fine when there's no volatility in the market. This makes amazing amount of money when there's volatility in the market. So this is what this bot does. With the stop loss function on it, the minute volatility is detected, it sells into a stablecoin, USDC. Then it waits for a good buy back in, and it sells the stablecoin back to Ethereum. And just this one little time here, I increased my Ethereum stack by 15%. And then after it stabilizes, it goes back to yield farming. So it still makes money yield farming. But it seems to me it makes the most amount of money with the stop loss function on just volatility trading. And it is amazing with its volatility. So let me go into how to configure this, which is super easy to configure. So you're going to, on the GitHub, I'm going to supply a link to the zip file from the GitHub. And it's up in the description. And you're going to unzip it. So I just downloaded the zip file onto my desktop. We're running a Windows 10 laptop, but it should function in on a Mac or Linux or any kind of. It should even work on a Chromebook if you can get it to. If you can unzip the zip file on the Chromebook. I've never messed around that much with Chromebooks, but theoretically, it should function on any kind of thing. Can have a web browser, can run JavaScript, because that's all it is. It just makes Web 3 calls. So once you unzip it, you're going to have these files here. Let's get into here. And so you have the transaction hash. Anytime the bot makes a transaction, it's going to be saved in the transaction hash text. So you can go back and review each time it does anything and look at the transaction number and see what it did. The config.js is the main one we're going to have to worry about. We're going to have to config that. Super easy though. So I made some test address just for this video, which has nothing in it, so don't bother trying to copy the address because it will never have anything in it. So this goes, your public address goes right there, and then the private key to that public address you just provided goes right here. Now, if you have a wallet that does not give easy access to your private key, you can always, like a hardware wallet, you can always use your wallet seed if you need to, right there. I have never done that. I've never had a need to, so I can't give you feedback on how that works, but there's an option here for it. And for network, I've tested it on Ethereum. There's also an option for BNB. I have not thoroughly tested on BNB, so I cannot give you a review on that yet. I might do that in the future. So I have it set for 1 for Ethereum. And the max spend, so for my test, I actually had 1.5 it was utilizing for the test I did. So let's put that for 1.5. Then you go to save. You can close it. Close that. Go back to our folder. And now there's index.html. So what we're going to do, we're going to highlight that. For Windows, I right-click and I go Open With. And I'm going to choose Firefox. That's what I originally tested in. Now you can use any kind of web browser you want. I've only tested on Firefox, so that's what I'm going to use. And it's starting up. Okay, and then we have, so we're throwing out a warning now because our wallet balance is 0. Our max spend is 1.5, and I do not have that amount inside my wallet to cover the 1.5 on the max spend, so it's going to throw out an error. But if I did, it would be running right now and be looking for a yield farm opportunity or monitoring the actual market for any kind of downwards volatility to see if it's selling to a stable coin. But that's all there is to configuring this. It's super simple, and the best thing about it is it runs on your computer. You're not relying on some sort of centralized company to hold your keys to your crypto. So that's what I like. Something I really like about this bot is that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.